Language is my playground, and neurodivergence is my lens. I am Hiba Bayat, the neurodivergent linguist, coach, and supervisor. Around here, we explore words, worlds, and wiring with curiosity, compassion, and the occasional tangent. Because growth is messy, meaning is layered, and shift really does happen. Hello and welcome to today's episode, The Executive Function Compass, Understanding ADHD and Action. Executive function is something many people hear about, but few of us are ever taught to understand it properly. In ADHD, executive function differences are central. They shape how we plan, start tasks, prioritise, regulate emotions, manage time, and follow things through. In simple terms, executive function is a system that helps us turn intention into action. When it's working smoothly, we rarely notice it. When it's under strain, everyday life can feel harder than expected. Many people with ADHD describe a familiar experience. They know exactly what needs to be done, yet struggle to begin. Ideas may feel clear, motivation may be present, but action feels blocked. This gap between knowing and doing is often where executive functioning differences become most visible. It's not about intelligence, and it's not about effort. It reflects how the brain organizes attention, emotion, memory, and activation. For many ADHD minds, executive function can feel inconsistent. Some days tasks flow, other days even simple steps feel overwhelming. This variability can be confusing and frustrating. It may lead to self-criticism or the belief that something is wrong on a personal level. In reality, executive function depends on many interacting systems, including emotional regulation, motivation, sleep, stress, and sensory load. When these systems are under pressure, organizational capacity often decreases. As linguists, we rely heavily on executive functioning. When interpreting, we are simultaneously listening, processing meaning, holding information in working memory, regulating emotional tone, and producing language in real time. When translating, we are planning structure, managing detail, maintaining focus, tracking deadlines, and sustaining cognitive effort over extended periods. For linguists with ADHD, this work can require significant invisible energy. Others may only see the final output. They may not see the regulatory effort involved in maintaining flow. Understanding executive function differences can therefore be deeply validating. Instead of asking what is wrong with me, it can help to ask what is making action harder right now. Executive functioning is influenced by context, sleep quality, emotional load, environmental stimulation, perceived pressure, meaning, and motivation. Recognizing these influences shifts the focus from blame to awareness. Support strategies often involve externalizing cognitive demands. Writing tasks down, using visual timers or structured reminders, breaking large tasks into smaller manageable steps. Gentle accountability can also help. Sharing intentions with someone supportive may create momentum without adding threat. These strategies are not quick fixes. They are forms of scaffolding. Although executive function differences are most widely researched in ADHD, many neurodivergent people may recognize similar challenges with task initiation, organization, and sustained attention. This broader understanding allows us to approach productivity with curiosity rather than criticism. Executive function is closely linked to emotion. When emotional intensity rises, organizational capacity often drops. This is why telling yourself to just focus rarely works. Regulation tends to come before clarity. If your internal direction feels unclear on some days, pause. Not to judge yourself, but to notice what support might help you move forward. The ADHD brain is not broken. It often navigates through interest, meaning, and emotional rhythm rather than rigid structure. With understanding, appropriate supports, and self-compassion, action becomes more accessible. Thank you for listening. You have been listening to the Neurodivergent Linguist, where words, worlds, and wiring meet. I am Hiba Bayat, the neurodivergent linguist, coach, and supervisor. I hope this episode left you a little more curious, a little more kind to your brain, and a lot more you. Until next time, keep noticing, keep learning, and remember, shift really does happen.